importantly, I would say, is the difference between how millennials approach technology and how the rest of us do. Most of us in our 30s and 40s and older than that have been able to adapt to technology changes over the last 10 and 20 years since we first entered the workplace, but it has been an adaptation. For these millennials, this is just part of how they work. It's part of how they operate, and indeed, more and more research is showing that growing up with the technology has actually mapped their brains differently. So they are potentially very different people from you and me. And so because of the size of that demographic group and the fact that they really do approach communication, collaboration, interaction, how they work with data and devices and people very differently from the rest of us, it's going to have a significant impact. So that takes us to our next polling question. And if we can get that up on the screen, Dallas, I'll go ahead and read through it. We just wanted to get a sense of whether your company sanctions remote working. And this is the next trend I wanted to talk about. So, pick the answer that works for you. Yes, you can split time between home and office. You can work from home exclusively. People are encouraged to work wherever, whenever. Or no, remote working is absolutely banned. No, but many employees work remotely anyhow, which I think probably applies to a fair number of us. And then, of course, please submit your specific answer in the Q&A panel. So, Dallas, when you're ready and you think people have had enough time to consider those different options, let's go ahead and see the results of the poll if we can. Okay, so it looks like the vast majority of folks on this call, at least, are allowed to work remotely and indeed, in many cases, encouraged to do so from just about anywhere. And, that is definitely the trend we're seeing as well. Our research shows that only about 45% of knowledge workers in the United States tell us that they work regularly all the time from a corporate office. So that leaves 55% of us who are working in some strange configuration of sometimes at an office, sometimes at home, sometimes on the road. If we're very, very lucky, maybe we get to work oceanside on